Man, last night though, Celtics, you let us down. Celtics, you were our premium play last night. I was hoping that you were going to go ahead and take care of your business like you were supposed to last night. But once again, the Heat found a way. And Tyler, you are my hero, had a hell of a game last night. 35 points yesterday, and he dropped 37 to be exact. Let me get that correct. And he dropped 17 of them in the fourth quarter. And this is like when they went up as well, too. You know, Boston got up 1 point, and we were able to breathe easy for about 5 minutes. And then, you know, pretty much that's when the game really kind of just took its fruition. From there on, you know, the Celtics had got pretty much outscored by a few points, but still they lost the game, man. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So pretty much the Celtics, yeah, weren't good. We needed you yesterday, but hats off to the Heat, man. The Heat are a hell of a team. They are very entwined and in tuned with each other as well too. So, you know, big shots out to them, man. They did it. They took care of their business. If you jumped on them last night as your play, congratulations. You were able to get it some dog money as well too, and you were able to be the you know, pretty much. And if you played the over, you got the over. I had the under last night, but we had the under first half for the clients last night. That actually cashed out, and you know, surprisingly, your boy pretty much cooled off last night. We did get one home, but the rest were just duds last night. But that's okay. After hitting, you know, back-to-back sweep nights and hitting 3 out of 4 days in a row, you know, sometimes you just got to take a little bit. You got to take a back step just a little bit. So pretty much, man, the MLB yesterday, we did all right in the MLB. We evened out. We didn't do great with the dog pick 4, but we did the but we did do well with the PrimeTime PK6. So that worked out very well for us. So I ain't mad about that. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. But, you know, it's all good. We start another streak here with the premiums. We're having a awesome month as well, too. You know, literally we're winning them 2 out of 3 times. You know, for every 2 days. You know, we get a loss maybe every 2 or 3 days on the premium right now. So pretty much, you guys, I'm telling you right now, if you do want to become clients and everything, just hit me up after the show and we'll get you situated. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's talk about this WNBA. I just was trying to give you guys some time to pile on in here, but let's go ahead and get it started, man. We got the WNBA today. We got the over 163 with the Lynx and the Storm. I do like this a lot today. I think that this will wind up being a very, 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 very good game. So pretty much WNBA bets for today over 163. Lynx Storm. Let's see how it shakes out. And you know the Lynx, they all in it. You might want to do a little bit of a little surprise play here because the Lynx almost won the last game. So you might want to sit up in here, and they are sitting at plus 325 right now. That is a good number, and that's a hittable number as well, too. So let's see how it goes, man. You might want to jump on that. So I'm just throwing it out there. And then you got the Aces today. I think the Aces take care of their business. They figured some things out with the Sun. And, you know, the Sun, they just played really good basketball for a whole 6 weeks. And I think that pretty much they did deserve to where they're at. But at the end of the day, though, I know what's going to happen here. It's going to wind up being a big Aces win. I think they win this game by 10 or better today. So -6 with the Aces. Let's see how it goes. And that's the WNBA playoff bets for you for today. And we move forward to the college football bets. And we all know that this is a very under the radar game. We got a Conference USA matchup with a Sunbelt match, a Sunbelt Conference USA matchup. So actually, it's really a mixed bag, even though the Conference USA is the better conference. It really is. But Sunbelt has been doing its thing this year, man. And it is what it is, man. Man, Thom, Thom was timing it. He was like, man, I'm going to get up in here right when he starts talking about MLB. skip past the pageantry with WNBA and this lowbrow college football game tonight. But all in all, it's an interstate battle. You got Bama going against Alabama Birmingham today. So pretty much this is some pretty good football that's going to go on today. But once again, this is an under the radar game, and I know people are not jumping for joy to jump on this because this is a different type of year. Now, if it was a regular type of season with college football right now, this would be a hot commodity right now. This would be a hot bet. You know what I mean? But this one right here, you just don't want to waste any money. That's my whole thing. Really, you don't want to overbet this thing. I say waste money because you shouldn't do more than 2 bets in this game. And it should be a spread, a money line, or a over-under bet. Okay? And those are the two out of 3 bets you get here. All right? So I really do like the over 46.5. I think that's the strongest play in the game. And then I also like the first half. We're going to dip the toe into the pool on UAB, and hopefully they're up 4 better at the half, and we can go ahead and take care of our business today and cash out that ticket. But, I'm only doing this because I feel like UAB will start fast in this game, and they'll be up. But this still, once again, we have to look at and say this is an interstate game. And this is a different type of college football season. So Bama has showed that they're a very good team. So we'll have to see how it goes. But there it is, -3.5 UAB first half, over 46.5 UAB. So Bama. All right, so MLB PrimeTime PK6 at it again, and we are going to jump into that early game today, and it's going to be the Pirates and the Cubs. And the Pirates did win yesterday by 1. That was a pretty good win for them. But today is a new day, and I do like the matchup that we see here. It looks like you could have went over here as well too in this game, but I really do like the +1.5. I think Chad Kuhl has himself a good game today. He pitches himself, he doesn't do too much. He doesn't get himself in too much trouble. And the Cubs have one of their lesser starters up there today as well too. Alec Mills is still, going through the motions and everything this season. He had some bright spots though, but I think today the Pirates will get to him because, it's the end of the season. Cubs trying to rest up for the playoffs. Pirates are still playing, you know what I mean? They still playing with some heart, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, +1.5 on the Pirates today. And then in the other matinee game, I like to call them matinee games because we know it's 1 o'clock in Pittsburgh, and it'll be 12:45 when we get this Rockies-Giants game started. So it's literally a matinee. And for all you young folks out there that don't know what a matinee is, a matinee used to be the early movie. You know what I mean? You go watch a movie at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the afternoon is a matinee. You know what I mean? Anything before 3 o'clock is a matinee. You know what I mean? So pretty much it is what it is. So that's the afternoon movie. So there it is, and that's what they used to call these type of games, matinee games. You know what I mean? Back in the day, 50s and 60s when they had day games in baseball. So over 9, Rockies-Giants, there it is. I do like that one a lot today. I think that they tear it up today. And, pretty much we get ourselves a good amount of runs before we even get to the 9th inning today. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it checks out. Then we got the Mets and the Nats. We got Peterson and Corbin on the mound today. 2 pitchers that can keep things under control, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and jump all over this one. Under 9, Mets, Nats. Let's see how it shakes out. Then the Red Sox look to finish off the Orioles today. They've been very dominant against this team this week, and I think they continue that as well, too, because the Red Sox caught some mojo after blowing away the Yankees on Sunday. So we're feeling pretty confident. I think they keep their win streak going. And I got the Red Sox today with the -145. And the Royals have had their way with the Cards literally all season. I think that they're going to still have their way with them today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Royals today with the -150. Let's see how it shakes out, and we'll go from there. Also, we have the 1.5 on the Dodgers today. The Dodgers play in the late game today against the A's. We had the +1.5 last night, so that worked out pretty well for us. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. pretty much 1.5. Dodgers plus 1.5 on the A's yesterday. I know we had somebody hit me up and ask me, is it okay if we still jump on the plus 1.5 on the A's? And I say, when I give you a plus 1.5 on a PrimeTime PK6, most likely that's going to win. And it's been doing that a lot lately. I think maybe we've lost this bet maybe once in this month, seriously, when it comes down to a plus 1.5. So today, the Dodgers are the minus 1.5, and hopefully they clean up, take care of their business. We got Walker Buehler on the mound. They should do their thing against Mike Fire. So we'll see how it goes, and we go from there. So pretty much, the dog pick 4. I have to fix it real quick. I got to fix it real fast. So I'll go ahead and I'll drop that for you guys in a moment. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the NFL for you, okay? Because the dog pick 4, I got to fix it real quick. I just seen something that I made a mistake on, so I got to make sure I fix that mistake. All right, so it is what it is. So we got the NFL TNF bets for today, and we got the Dolphins money line plus 140, and then we have the over 23.5. Dolphins Jags first half minus 110, and then we also have the over 10.5 Dolphins team total. And pretty much I was supposed to put up the this right here before I got into the game, but after seeing my little mistake on the dog pick 4, we kind of jumped ahead. But all in all, though, this is going to be a really good game today. I think that we have a very, very good team in the Dolphins. You know, they showed that they could play some football on Sunday, man, that they're going to be much better than last season. And Jacksonville has been the Rocky of the NFL. A lot of people were like, Jacksonville is going to lay down as soon as the season starts. But no, Jacksonville hasn't been a team that wanted to lay down. They got a quarterback that believes in his skills, believes in himself. And I think what's going to happen here is that we're going to wind up having ourselves a very, very good game today. So pretty much why I'm going with the Dolphins today. I think that the Dolphins were very close to beating the Bills come on Sunday. And they kept fighting and they kept going at it. And I just really do think that it's an overhype when you give a team like Jacksonville the right to be a favorite. I don't know if they're ready to be a favorite yet. They played very well in their first 2 games, which were 2 divisional games against 2 of the teams that they feel can win that division this year. But still, at the end of the day, though, we still have ourselves a very, 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 very good matchup. So here, I think what we do, we got to go with the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to just be slightly better today. That's all. And I think that after losing to the Bills, a team that I feel is probably better than both the teams that the Jaguars played against, they passed the Q test. They passed the eye test. It was tough going against the Patriots because the Patriots know everything that's in your playbook. And they knew how to attack that quarterback. So today, I feel like we can muster ourselves a good victory out of the Dolphins. And we about do on Thursday Night Football. Last week, you had the dog cover the spread. This week, you had the dog win outright because we're in the 3rd week of the season, and I'm just playing the numbers. So let's get this dog home, and we got it at plus 140 today. And also, we got the over 23.5 first half for both squads, so I think we can go ahead and hit that as well, too. And I expect 2 touchdowns from Miami in the first half. That's why I'm going with the over 10.5 in this spot as well, too. So there it is. Dolphins, bucket, money line, plus 140. Let's see how it shakes out. Over 23.5, Dolphins, Jags first half, and over 10.5, Dolphins team total. And maybe, just maybe this, you might want to go rock with the you might want to go ahead and rock out with the over as well in this game too. But I just think if we dip the toe, put in our work for the first, half, and get that out the way, then, let's not worry about the nuances of what's going to happen in the second half. But all in all, let's go ahead and get into it. I know this is what you guys tuned in for. Let's go ahead and talk about it. It's the NBA, and this is going to be game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. So pretty much what we have here is we have ourselves a very, 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 very good We got a very good game to watch tonight. I think what happens here is that you have Jamal Murray, a guy who his confidence is now up. He's boosted. Jokic, he's been already doing his thing against the Lakers and everything. And their other teammates have stepped it up, and they're confident as well too. I know what's going to happen tonight. They're going to abuse Denver at the window. They're going to say, yeah, Denver's going to be it tonight. Denver's going to tie this series up. Blase, blase, blase. I don't know about all that. I know what's going to happen here. That was a motivation for the Lakers right there. When they looked at the tape and they saw that if they just play with effort on defense literally 80, 90% of the game, then Denver really doesn't stand a chance. Because when you saw the way that they were able to eat into that 20-point lead within minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes, they were already down like 5 points. That shows me that the better team just was asleep the most of the game. I think Denver, they played that game like it was game 7. They're going to breathe a little easier today because they know that they have a win intact, and they know they have this confidence in them. If they lose, then, oh, we've came back from 3-1 before. We're fine. We'll be okay. We'll get back into it. But they weren't. But this is a different type of animal. They dealing with a guy in LeBron James that literally lives in the NBA Finals over the last decade. So, he ain't missed too many. I think he missed one, to be dead honest with you. And pretty much since we got to this decade. But, well, the decade's new. It's still 2020. But y'all know what the hell I mean. He missed, two finals in a 10-year stretch in the 2010s. So I don't think that he's going to... I think he's ready to get back to where he's used to being. And he literally lives in the NBA Finals. And literally, the conference finals are always his best work. And I think that tonight, he's figured out that literally they can't stop him. And what's going to happen is that he'll be driving to the rim a bit more. But if that outside shot gets working early, then it's lights out for the Nuggets. But the Nuggets still pose the danger. That's the key part about the Nuggets. They still loom the danger. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we will go ahead and we will try our best to pick it the right way, because this is a tough game tonight. Because I honestly feel like if they had any respect for the Nuggets, they would have already had the Nuggets be 4.5. Maybe 3.5. Maybe the Nuggets could have been a minus 2.5 favorite tonight if they feel that confident in the Nuggets, but they don't. That's why the Lakers are still at -6, because they feel like the Lakers should run away with this thing. And I think after that wake-up call that they received in Game 3, that it's not a game out here and that Denver's not going to lay down for you, then pretty much game on. Now you got to really beat them up. You got to really punk them. And that's what gets the Lakers started, I think, in a sense, is they have to get beat, and then they go ahead and they start proving themselves. So that's what I'm doing with this, and let's go ahead and see where I'm going with the bets. And first quarter, Lakers, we're going to dip the toe in the pool and see if they can go ahead and get us started early and get us a good lead. Hopefully just be up 3 or better at the end of the first quarter, and we'll go from there. First half, over 110. They've been giving us this number in all of the games, and I feel like we'll hit this number once again, because this series is defensive, but this series has some of the best offensive players in the league, so you can't hold back the points. So the over 110, I love this. I think that this will work out for us. The over 214.5 for the full game. It's rising right now. I think it's going to top out at 216. So you should try to get it, because I saw it just last at 215, about to become a half. So pretty much I would say 216 would be the number at tip. So you want to go ahead and get it. But I think they get up to 220 tonight. So it's all good. Let's go ahead and see how it goes. Over 214.5, Lakers Nuggets. Then we got Anthony Davis over 1.5 blocks tonight. I think that's an absolute layup right there. So let's see how that one shakes out. And then we got Danny Green. Danny Green's going to jack up at least 6 threes. Let's just get 2 of them home. The minimum 6 threes from Danny Green. But I think Danny Green has to really step it up, and he has to hit his first couple shots so his confidence will be there. And then I think this is a absolute steal. Like, they're giving away money tonight. Rondo with 2 steals. Rondo is locking it up on the perimeter. Like, there's not much they can do with Rondo. Rondo was giving Murray some headaches, bro, to be dead honest with you in that last game. So we'll see how it goes. But damn, Rondo was giving him the business, though, was he not? So pretty much that's our NBA playoff bets for today. -2.5 Lakers first quarter, over 110 Lakers Nuggets first half, over 214 Lakers Nuggets. Anthony Davis over 1.5 blocks. Danny Green over 1.5 3-pointers made, and Rajon Rondo gets us over 1.5 steals tonight. So that's the NBA for you, and pretty much just give me 1 second. I got to go ahead and actually bring in the horse race, and I got to go ahead and get the notes real quick. So hold on, just wait for me real quick. I'll be right back. And I'll go ahead and I'll drop that dog pick 4 for you guys in a moment. You know what I mean? What's called, no need to go back and all that stuff. I'll just put the list out for you guys. Sorry that I couldn't talk about it live today, but I just didn't. It was a real funny error there. So I wanted to make sure that it was corrected, but I don't want to take up too much of your time either. So pretty much we got Golden Gate today, and we got pretty much a good group here at Golden Gate. I like it. I'm going after the best races today as well, too. Race 3, we got a 12.5 starter allowance race, and I do think that this one will work out very well for us. We got Whoa Nessie, a horse is 8-1 right now on the morning line. Hopefully we can get the good number still. I would say that the best number we'll probably get at post will be 9-2. The number that we probably need to get ready for is 7-2, 3-1 on this horse, because they're gonna bet this horse down, because this horse has won at Santa Anita before as well. Actually, won on the turf in a 9-furlong race as well, and it was a $55,000 maiden special weight. So the class that this horse has is levels above this group right here, but there's reasons why this horse is 8-1 morning line as well too. Then we got the race 5, that's an allowance optional claimer. I'm going to go with my horse of the day, which is going to be a French horse by the name of Love and Peace. Love and Peace should be pretty good for us today, and we do have some horses that do go with this group as well, but we'll go ahead and that will be added to the race card as well. So pretty much sorry about that. Was kind of rushing through. I thought I had added the horses there, but I didn't. So pretty much, but the one horse is the single anyway in leg 2 for the pick 4. So pretty much it doesn't really matter who's behind that horse. I feel like that's an absolute winner right there. And then we have the nightcap with a horse by the name of Surprise Fashion making its debut at Golden Gate. This horse has been used to running at Del Mar and Santa Anita and all the bigger tracks in Southern California. So the class is really levels ahead of this group as well too. But you got to give this horse, you got to see what this horse is all about and see exactly why they have them up at Golden Gate. So that's why the horse right now is a 6-1, but we probably will get a 4-1, 9-2 on the horse. So pretty much we're going to pair this horse with the 5-1-2-6. We can go ahead and super high five that 1-2 4, 5, 6. So there it is with that, and that's the nightcap, $11,000 claimer, 6 furlongs, and then we have the late pick 4 with the 1, 3, 4, 5 in leg 1. We singled out the 1, which is Love and Peace here in race 5, and then we have the leg 3, 1, 5, 7, 3 deep, and then if we get past everything, we should have a strong possibility of winning the late pick 4. But hopefully the 3 horse won't get home and spoil it all for us, because I just feel like that horse is out of its wits a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think that this should be a winning pick 4 for us as well too. So races 4 through 7, and this will be a $36 investment as well too. So pretty much, man, it is what it is. We got a big day ahead of us. We got the NFL Bet Exchange coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon on my Periscope, PrimeTime Capper. And you guys can follow. It's on my Twitter at PopDiBiase. And then also we have the we also have some big things going on in the NFL as well too. I'll be back to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time as usual, and so we can rock and roll, talk about what happened yesterday, all that good stuff, and go about what's going to go down for the weekend and all that stuff, because I know that we got a Friday night game in college football as well too, so that should be good. And then we got the Heat and Celtics game 5 tomorrow as well, so that should be really good for us. So all in all, you guys can go ahead and follow me on the Twitter at PopDiBiase, and that's where you guys can catch the NFL Bet Exchange, or you guys can watch it on my YouTube channel, Prime Wave Media, and then you guys can go ahead and I appreciate you too, RJ. Thank you, brother, for tuning in on a daily basis, man. Make sure you come on back tomorrow as well too. So pretty much, you guys can catch that on the YouTube Prime Wave Media. It's been pre-recorded on Tuesday, but the thing is though, it's premieres today. So you guys be ready for that, and then it will be on Zingo TV this weekend as well too, channel 761. So be ready for that. Big money getting talked about today. So you guys will be ready for Sunday. A1 ready for Sunday, okay? So all in all, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys can, if you are trying to be a client, you guys can follow me on the Twitter at the same handle, or you guys can follow me on PTSI on IG, and we can go from there and get you moving forward and all that good stuff. So pretty much it is what it is, man. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Musino, I'll talk to you in a moment. I can't really do live videos because I got to get this up on the YouTube in a moment. But I'll talk to you in a minute, brother, if you want to talk about something. So pretty much I thank you guys very much for tuning in, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad hour. Another day, another dollar. It's all about the money and the power. You already know what it is, man. So you guys be good. I'll be back to you tomorrow. Be on the lookout for NFL Bet Exchange episode 4, week 3 analysts, and we go from there. It is what it is. And this is the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles live on IG, and I am gone.